Yo, we're gonna kiss today. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Relax, relax. I don't know you like that. No, kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. Or keep it stupid, simple. Man, I like the first version. You know, the tiny little insult fits into my sense of humor. Anyway, we are going to focus on making something that has a couple very clean flavors and two or three other elements that just really support it. Nothing complicated on the plate, really focusing on amazing fresh ingredients. Pour 150 grams of balsamic vinegar into a small pot. While I'm normally inexact and relaxed about measurements, when you're dealing with white powders, which we will be in a minute, you want to be very exact. Next, using what is definitely, most likely, probably not a drug scale, weigh out 1.5 grams or 1% by weight of agar-agar. Agar-agar? What the heck is that? That seems scary, but don't be scared. I got you. Just think of agar as being a seaweed-based gelatin. I think that this is a really easy way to introduce you to an ingredient that maybe you haven't used before, but has a bunch of really great applications, and if you start playing with it, you'll see that it's actually really easy to use. Gently whisk your agar into the balsamic, bringing it to a boil as you pray that your electric stove will magically turn into a gas one. Then cool completely. I'm going over the top with one bowl sitting in another bowl filled with ice water, but this is a fantastic technique to cool down something rapidly. When your balsamic is completely chilled and bouncy, blend with 50 more grams of balsamic vinegar, then add a tablespoon of water at a time as necessary until it blends smooth. Side note, this will make enough for about 2 or 3 salads, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to blend such a small amount. So, feel free to make a larger batch and then use this with other things you might eat. This step is totally extra, but if you pass your purees through a fine mesh strainer, it will help make sure that they are the smoothest. Because my squeeze bottle has a comedically small hole, I'll first load the balsamic gel into a piping bag, cut the tip of the bag, and then squeeze it directly into the bottle, thus avoiding a massive mess. Cut a small circle around the core of your tomato, making a cone shape, and remove it. For this, remember, it's not the size of your knife that matters, it's how you use it. I'd recommend using something smaller so you have a bit more control, but if you really want to use your chef knife, I ain't gonna stop you. Then, dice up your tomato. If your chef knife is wicked sharp, feel free to use that, but this is another place where your serrated knife really shines. Believe it or not, it's good for more than just bread. Pick individual basil leaves, stack them, and roll them tight. An area where some people might have some prior skills from a different thing that might carry over. Slice them into little tiny strips, put them into a small container with a damp but wrung out paper towel, and set aside. Cube up a couple slices of bread, toss them in a bowl with olive oil, salt, pepper, now toast. You're aiming for them to be slightly crispy, but with a touch of softness in the middle. We are not aiming to make full-on crispy croutons. And just like that, all the prep is done. Remember, you can make any of my recipes from start to finish, but you can also prep out multiple recipes. Plate one, eat it, then finish off the second, thus building yourself an easy to follow multi-course meal. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on the tomato soup with a really fun garnish or donut video that I have coming up next. To plate this, start by putting 3/4 cup of tomatoes into a small bowl, add a heavy pinch of basil and about a half cup of your toasted bread. Dress generously with olive oil, salt, and pepper. Mix, taste, and adjust. Start circling your squeeze bottle around the plate, then squeeze gently. Grab your burrata and open it up, revealing the creamy, delicious center, and place it in the middle of the plate. Now gently spoon your tomato mixture around the burrata and vaguely on top of the balsamic, but trying to make sure that you still see some of the balsamic. Season your burrata with a little bit of fancy finishing salt, another squeeze of olive oil, and a few pieces of basil. Wipe up any mess around the edge of the plate, and it's time to enjoy. Assuming you're still here, give the video a like. If there's anything you would like to see, or if you have any questions at all, please let me know down below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so then that way you don't miss out on the donut or soup videos I have coming up.